Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. How nice of you to visit us again. Today we shall be dealing with another great law that determines your life: correspondence, the law of attraction and repulsion. What is this all about? As so often, Goethe has expressed the heart of the matter. How merit and fortune are intertwined does not occur to the fools. If they had the philosopher's stone, the stone would lack the philosopher. Likewise, the living ethics teach. It has been noted as an astonishing fact that fortune is being enforced. Then there is the popular saying, "Fortune favors the capable." Or the Far Eastern wisdom, "Everything comes to him who can wait." All this means the capable attracts and enforces fortune. The ignorant, the unworthy, knows as little how to make use even of the greatest treasure as swine know how to use pearls. Even $1 million prize in the lottery is of no benefit to the one who does not know how to properly handle money. Agni Yoga provides a scientific basis for this knowledge of the heart. The law of correspondence operates on the spiritual level as immutably and incorruptibly as a law of physics in the material world. You can firmly rely on this law if you want to move forward. The laws of the spiritual plane govern the physical world. They ensure that the external forms correspond to the inner nature. The spiritual forces determine our destiny. All external circumstances are only reflections of the inner world. As gravity in the material world attracts bodies, so on the spiritual plane, the law of correspondence, the law of attraction and repulsion, works to the effect that all that which is in its essence related is being drawn towards one another. This law provides that you encounter those people, objects, situations, and energies that correspond to your inner being. Affinity, spiritual kinship, is a real attracting force. Everyone obtains exactly that for which he strives, because strong striving develops an attracting force of its own. By this means, fortune is enforced. However, success will come only if you unfold your highest and tightest efforts. If you unswervingly follow your path, you will attract corresponding energies, that help you on and open up new opportunities. You must not listen to esoteric miracle workers who promise you, for example, in the popular movie The Secret, great results without any efforts. From nothing, nothing can ensue. Although even a wish may unfold a certain attraction, this alone will not be sufficient to ensure success. You actually have to get down to work, to put your project into practice. Only to those actions that you carry out yourself, the higher forces can add their energy. You must try the extreme of what is possible for you. Then, and only then, over time, the desired success must appear. The law of correspondence says further, each of us attracts at every moment that which corresponds to his state of mind, his moods, his thoughts. This is so inevitably with the precision of a law. If you are happy, you attract joy. If you radiate sorrow, you provide yourself with sad situations or gloomy people. Let us hear 2 paragraphs from Agni Yoga. If people would only understand that the sending of sorrow returns as sorrow, but joy sent is joy increased. Joy can attract with a magnetic current the joy from space, but the thought of darkness gives birth to layers of heavy clouds. We vouch for the reality of the gravitation of thought. The same applies to fear. The cosmic law ensures that you are being confronted with exactly that what you dread most, until you have overcome your fear. Here are 2 further quotations. Fear and terror form a peculiar magnet. One may suspect what is attracted by such a dark magnet. Each instant, man is evoking light or darkness. Be assured that he who fears death attracts it to himself. This is why it is so important that you develop the ability to transform in any situation sorrow into joy. Only then you can obtain an improvement. Only then you will attract help. As long as you are complaining, you will make things even worse. Once again, Agni Yoga says, the moment a man exclaims, "Oh, how unhappy I am," he immediately increases his trouble. But he who declares, "I am happy," opens the gates to happiness. As soon as he has expressed a mood, it is intensified in space. Thus, we invoke the higher forces. It is the power of your own nature, your spiritual emanations, your aura, that exercise an attracting or repulsing impact. Good and bad radiations attract the according effects. You cannot rate highly enough the importance of this principle. Your destiny is entirely in your own hands. If you improve your nature, your emanations, you must necessarily and lawfully attract more favorable situations, greater opportunities, and better people. Let us hear again Agni Yoga. The aura may be either a powerful magnet or an object of loathing. Thus, all the sooner should people think about the quality of their radiations. Thus, the lowest attracts the lowest, and the highest attracts the highest. The inner reason for this attraction is that spiritual relationship, conformity of nature, mutual affection, and ultimately love are real forces which are acting on the spiritual level. Only love can create the highest attraction. This magnet is laid in the heart of man. People too rarely realize the cosmic law of attraction and its foundation, love. That law is the divine code of love, whatever the appellation bestowed upon it by man. Scientifically, it is the law of attraction, the law which tends to draw together all men or objects of nature for the accomplishment of like purposes. So, do not wait for Prince Charming. Do work on yourself if you are not happy with that what you are currently attracting. Helena Röhrig explains, the law of correspondence is a basic cosmic law. Therefore, each acquired energy will attract an identical energy from space, and also will evoke a corresponding reaction from the people one contacts. Here is an explanation of sympathies and antipathies, and also the reason why one person can find contact with many people, while another, in spite of all his efforts, creates only antagonism. The law of correspondence works yet in another way. We only succumb to those temptations which find a resonance within ourselves. An example, someone can have an open bottle of whiskey on his table for months without touching or even noticing it. He is rather repelled by it. However, he is attracted so powerfully by an opened bar of chocolate that he is unable to walk past it without eating it within a couple of days, or even within some minutes. With somebody else, it works just the other way around. This means it is not the chocolate or the alcohol that is the problem, but we, ourselves. Does our nature still resound on this or that vice? Or did we really succeed to eradicate the desire from our innermost being? Did we starve the dragon within ourselves, or is he yet alive? What do we attract? What does our nature reject? You see, in the end, it's not dogmas, laws, or prohibitions that count. We have to purify our own nature. An elephant does not eat meat. That is his nature. Constraint is not required.